Hello, I'm Matthew. I'm a Stockport County fan, and I have been, well, all my life really, but I've been a season ticket holder for around 30 years now. And I've seen Stockport from the heights of 8th in the Championship all the way down to near the bottom of the Conference North, and hopefully moving our way back up again. We're now in the Conference. We are under new ownership. Mark Stott, a local lad who has a lot of money, I believe, and he has invested a lot of money into Stockport at the moment. We have 2 players for every position, a core of the team that got us promotion from the Conference North, and some players with experience of getting promotion from the Conference. So we've got last year's player of the season in the Conference, John Rooney, who you may have seen his goal in the last round, the Rochdale goal. We scored from the halfway line, and you may be aware of him and a couple of other players. There's Liam Hogan, who was captain of Salford as they were moving through the leagues. So we've got a bit of a balance there, and it's trying to gel with the breaks in the season. So a couple of games here, then we'll stop and then start up again. So that's been tricky. Current manager, Jim Gannon, on his 3rd spell at Stockport County, over 500 games as manager. He is excellent. He really is the right man at the right club. Loves the club. Was a player the last time Stockport played West Ham. And when we beat West Ham with the famous Ian Dowie own goal, Jim Gannon was playing in that game. And he's certainly using that as a motivating factor for this game coming up. The way he likes to play, it might surprise the way that people think about lower league football. He likes to get it on the deck. He likes it to be, no fouls. You hear him shouting, no fouls, no fouls. We often win the Fair Play League each season. Like I said, we've now got 2 players in every position. So there's a lot of strength there. Hopefully, I have a feeling we might just end up in the playoffs. We might miss out on automatic. Torquay doing really well under Gary Johnson. So Jim Gannon's, as I say, played in that team against West Ham. In fact, I think his dad supported them when they moved over from Ireland. So he's got some real West Ham links there. I can see he'll be really trying to go all out. And to be honest, whether it's an FA Trophy game or whether it's a game in the league or whether it's against West Ham or whoever, he always puts out his strongest side, or within reason of what the situation is at the moment, who he can put out. So I'll talk you through a few of the way he likes to play. Like I say, let's play with wing backs. We've got 2 for each of those, maybe 3 in some ways. We've got Macaulay Southern-Hales, who's currently our main player in form. He's a right wing back. He's playing really, really well. Yesterday's game, or game that's recently happened against Wrexham, we beat them 2-0. Macaulay Southern-Hales 2 assists from right wing back. We have Sam Minahan, who's been with us from Conference North. He can come in, and he is just a determined, hard-working, fantastic right wing back. On the other side, we've got Mark Kitching, who we brought in from Hartlepool. He is a really, really skillful left wing back. Great getting forward, good tackler as well. We've got James Jennings in backup for him as well, who's also an excellent player. May mentioned John Rooney earlier on. We've got Connor Jennings as well as a kind of a similar number 10 player, but everything with the Jim Gannon team comes off a point striker. So we'll have Richie Bennett as that point striker in the middle, who he's had at Northwich. I think he even had him when he was at Port Vale, or he certainly has played for Port Vale. He is he's doing really well as that, winning the headers, knocking it down to the sort of pacier, more skillful players who are going to feed off that. So he is excellent. He's on a really good start, actually, Richie Bennett. So you might be surprised by the quality of the football that we play. I think where we might be undone by West Ham in some of those matchups, maybe play your sort of more skillful, technical players, your Fornals and Lanzinis and Bowen, players like that. I think they can get in against our centre halves of Hogan and Ash Palmer, who are both very good centre halves. But I just feel like that's, if we're going to be undone, that's probably where it'll be. It'll just be that extra amount of quality. I feel like they could deal with maybe a big striker, a Haller or someone like that, but I think they'll find it harder against the smaller players, more technically gifted players. So my prediction, well, maybe a reverse of the 2-1 when we beat West Ham. That was my 18th birthday with the Ian Dowie game, so I remember it vividly. But possibly this time it might be the other way around. Or even it'll be a hard-fought game, so maybe a 90-minute draw, and you know, eventually maybe just be too strong for us, possibly. I feel like, you know, we will give you a good game. I like our attitude to playing. We always seem to playing teams higher up. We seem to raise our game. If you look at the game against Rochdale, not only not Championship or even Premier League team, but you can see that we're not kind of phased by playing teams higher up. And Gannon teams never seem to be really. You know, like I said, I feel like he'll really get the team up for this. It should be a really fun game. It's just a shame we're not all going to be in the ground to be able to see it. But I was thinking I might wear my retro Stockport County shirt here. When we were in the league, I think this is around 2006, 2007 shirt. I thought I'd wear this one, bit of good luck. But thank you to Hammers Polls for the opportunity for doing this, and I hope it's a good game. And I'll say bye. All right, take care. Bye now.
So, Stockport in the FA Cup away. Massive potential banana skin, but this will be a test for us. And when I say test, I mean how much we really want to go on a cup run, because it's going to be on the night. If they're better than us, they'll win. If not, we need to step it up, and we need to prove that we really want to be on this cup run, because for me, Premier League teams don't really care about the cups, unfortunately, anymore. For them, it's all about the Premier League and the Champions League, and cups take a bit of a back foot, which is why fringe players get played a lot and some youth players, which isn't a bad thing, I suppose, but it is in the context of how much they really want it. For me, if Stockport, if they go through, fair play to them, good luck to them, because they deserve it if they beat us. Not saying we're with the almighty West Ham, we are obviously, you know, but if they want to go through and they beat us, then they're beating a Premier League team technically, and you know, they're going to want it, and it's always nice to see, you know, smaller teams go for it. So if they happen to beat us and we don't really want it, then we don't deserve it in the first place, and that's the team's fault. And I'll be really annoyed for about a week, and then if we win in the league, I'll soon forget about it, which always happens. But I'll be really interested to see what team Moyes puts out, because this could be a game for someone like David Martin. And I know people are saying that now I'm talking about fringe players playing because I've just been, you know, criticising it. But some players can play at a certain level and still do well. Randolph might even deserve a shot after, you know, his good performance against Everton. But I'm talking about the team overall, what Moyes decides to go with, because he's technically not a permanent job at the moment. He's got a contract, but we all know that's going to run out soon. And okay, we'll do well in the league in a minute, but I'm sure a cup run would rubber stamp that a bit more for him. So he'll have an agenda to want to prolong that as well. So, you know, if we put out a team, I'd like to see a few youth players come in, but players like Snodgrass and Noble could definitely have a chance of playing. I know last time them two played in the midfield, we lost 4-1 to Everton in the League Cup, but that was against Everton. So this team, you know, in the lower leagues, it'll be I'm sure it'll be a bit more comfortable for them, shall we say? Or maybe not. Maybe, you know, Stockport will give us a fair go during the night, and they'll really give it some, and they'll want it more than us possibly. So this is happening. This is why I'm used to it. The reason why I'm so blasé about it is because I'm used to West Ham being like this. I don't remember we played Wimbledon 2 years ago under Pellegrini's reign. We beat him in the League Cup and lost him in the F.A Cup. And, you know, one was good performance, the second one was atrocious, really, from what I remember. You know, scoring 2 goals, but then conceding 4 goals at the same time. And it's not trying to be patronising. It's just saying, well, we shouldn't be doing that against lower league teams if we won it. You know, would those teams be losing or winning every game if they were in the Premier League, same league as us? I don't think so. So if we want it, we have to go out and prove we want it. We can't be patronising. We can't look at it like, it's only Stockport. No, that is the wrong mentality to have. We've got to go in there for all guns blazing, playing our game and really wanting it. And if Stockport beat us and we're like that, then fair play to them. Then they deserve it and they deserve to go through. So I'll be looking to see what players David Moyes puts out, because that'll mean what his mentality is like, and B, how the players who do play. I know obviously that there's going to be players that want to, you know, try and get themselves in the team, because competition of places now is we're doing quite well. And at the moment, because we can't sign anyone because we're skint, even though we're signing Josh King, it's going to be interesting to see if Haller gets a start up front. Maybe he can actually score a couple of goals, because he's frustrating to watch at the moment. But that's a whole different thing. But yeah, I'll be very interested to see if we put out a decent team and decent performance as well. But like I said, if Stockport, you know, if they're better than us on the night, if they want it more than us, then fair play. We don't deserve it. We don't deserve to go on a cup run if we don't want it on nights like that night. So fingers crossed, we do it. We go through and we get another good draw, and we keep the cup run going, and hopefully get to the final this time. So and it goes better than 2006. Sorry to mention that, but just had to. But yeah, come on, you won't.
For West Ham fans everywhere, this is the ultimate football app for you. Never miss a thing with the latest West Ham news, gossip and social stories as they break. Download the free COY Irons app now from the App Store and Google Play.